Fort Rucker is known around the world for not only helicopter pilots, but training all types of combat aviation leaders. But the scope of the base also includes the Army Aviation Museum. There, the history of Army aviation in general, and specifically the helicopter, are told in a setting which is absolutely Alabama.
When Congress realized the lives that were saved by this thing called the helicopter, money was appropriated for new developments, new designs, and that new design would be the Huey. And the Huey is a helicopter that changed the world.
The entire story is told here at the U.S. Army Aviation Museum at Fort Rucker.
And it's the largest collection of rotary wing aircraft, certainly Army aircraft in the country and probably in the world.
The U.S. Army Aviation Museum truly goes back to the beginning of flight.
Well, few people realize, but it was the Army that approached the Wright brothers and asked them to build them a flying machine.
The history told here includes movie stars and presidents.
This is a combat veteran on Newport 28. It was actually used in the movie The Dawn Patrol. Errol Flynn sat in this aircraft and they push him around on the set. And few people realize the Army had the mission of flying the president. Eisenhower was particularly keen on the use of the helicopter.
Army aviation is a history still necessarily being written.
The most proud I've ever been as an Army aviator was after about a 6 to 7 hour firefight in Afghanistan. The ground force commander came in and gave us all hugs and thanked us and said the only way he was going home to see his baby that he had never met yet was due to Army aviation and our fight that day.
Even in the middle of the worldwide pandemic, the work of the U.S. military must continue.
The challenges we face through the pandemic is that the defense of the nation does not wait for a virus. So the team here at Fort Rucker found a way to only pause training temporarily for 2 weeks to set the conditions so that we could continue training all of those military occupational specialties. We here in the 1st Aviation Brigade and the Aviation Center of Excellence need to ensure that every soldier is prepared to take responsibility for the lives that are in the back of those airframes as they depart and they execute their operations around the world.
They call the Huey the helicopter that changed the world, and the history of Army aviation is told here at the U.S. Army Aviation Museum. Not only that, but the pilots of tomorrow are also being trained here at Fort Rucker, and both are absolutely Alabama.